Good Friday morning, everybody. It is finally a nice sunny day here in eastern North Carolina. We've been having a lot of dreary, rainy, cold, windy days, but today it's beautiful. Of course, it could be worse. We could have a foot of snow on the ground like some other people do, but thank goodness today is gorgeous. Today I'm going to show you a card again that is a quick card. As most of you know, I like to do the quick cards, easy cards to get them out in the mail. This one I'm doing today, I'll be showcasing the field of flowers using a few of the items that are in here, the designs that are in here. And the sentiment is going to come from Dragonfly Garden. We're going to use this sentiment here. I'm making this card today for my cousin that lives in Maryland. They have a lot of snow and ice on the ground, and she's requested some cards from me, so this one is going to her today. The colors I'm going to use are Pear Pizzazz, Old Olive, Gorgeous Grape, and Melon Mambo. Those are the color combinations we're going to use. Also going to be using the Everyday label. And while I've got that out, I may as well go ahead and punch this out. This is Gorgeous Grape cardstock. I'm going to punch that out. And I've already stamped the sentiment, may good things grow all year long. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out with this while I have it in my hand. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it in half this way. Okay, we're going to put that aside for right now. I'll be using Daffodil Delight for the card base. That is 8.5 by 5.5 and scored at 4 1/4. We're going to fold that and burnish it very well. There we go. And the next layer is going to be a layer of Melon Mambo, and it is 5 1/4 by 4. That's going to be your layer that goes here. And the layer that we're going to stamp on, basic white layer, is 5 by 3 3/4. And these stamps that I'm using are photopolymer. So when you're using photopolymer, you want to use your piercing mat. If you don't have it, you really need to get one because you get such great impressions when using photopolymer. If you use a piercing mat or a foam mat is all it is. I have just some graph paper taped on it so I won't actually stamp off on my piercing mat. Okay, so the first one we're going to use is going to be the Pear Pizzazz. And we're going to stamp down here at the bottom. Going to ink it up real good. Okay. And we're going to put it down right at the bottom. Maybe let the very ends of the stems roll off the edge down here. Okay. Now in this set, these little flowers here, I'm not using them today, but this little set of flowers here will match up with putting some flowers on these this greenery down here, but I'm not going to do that today. But that's a nice idea if you want to put some more flowers down here along the bottom. Okay, all right, we're done with Pear Pizzazz. Next, we're going to use Old Olive. And we're going to stamp the stem. And what I'm going to do with that is stamp 2 stems. Ink it up good. I'm going to stamp one right here. I'm going to ink it up again. stamp the other about right there. Okay. And we're done with the old olive. Next, I'm going to take the gorgeous grape. And this flower, if you notice, it will line up perfectly right here on the stems, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink it up in gorgeous grape. I'm going to stamp this one full strength, and then I'm going to come over here and stamp this one what we call second generation. First generation, second generation. Give it a little bit variance of color there. Okay. And next, I'm going to use a little dragonfly and use the Melon Mambo. And we're just going to stamp the dragonflies all around. I'm going to kind of lay this here so I'll know where I want my dragonflies to be. So I think I'm going to put one here, one here. Oh, I think I'll put one up here. Turn it around a little bit, put one there. And I usually like to do, I'll put one more right here. Okay, so they're flying all around your flowers there. All right, we are done with the stamping. Okay, so we can put this aside now. I'm going to take this, the label that I cut out. I'm going to put down my silicone mat just in case I get any glue anywhere, because glue will not stick to your silicone mat. It's a perfect little thing to use. It'll come right off. You can either wait till it dries and peel it off, or you can take some shipping tape and lay right over the area where the glue is and pull it up, and it'll pull that glue right off. Let me get this glue started. This is our multi-purpose Tombow liquid glue. I'm going to put a little bit right here, and I'm going to just, I want to just let a little bit of this show here on the end, like so. I'll hold that down for a minute. Then I'll put some more on this side. And you do have some wiggle room. I think I'm going to have to trim that because I didn't quite get that right. There you go. I got the glue on there, but no problem. It's not going to stay. Okay, then we're going to line this up. Let's see, about like that. Hold that down. That's a little crooked too. Let me trim this little bit right here off, because I didn't get it on quite straight before that glue dried. Okay, now we will take some dimensionals, and we're going to put some dimensionals on here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now we're going to take our card base, and we're going to glue the Melon Mambo on here. I'm going to just layer that right here. Whoops. And again, you do have some wiggle room here. to get it straight. Okay, now we'll take this and put you here. Okay, then we'll take the backings off of our sentiment layer, and we'll put it, I think I still need to trim that just a little bit because it's showing behind that white. I should have paid closer attention to that. Okay. There we go. Okay, so guess what? The card's all done. You can go ahead and put your white piece in here, a 5 by 4 1/4 piece of white, basic white here, and to put your your wording on, whatever you want to say. And you could also decorate the inside and stamp it with some little dragonflies if you want. So that card is done, ready to go in the mail for my cousin. Quick and easy. Now, if you don't have a demonstrator that you already purchased from or a customer of, I would love to earn your business. If you would like me to send you a catalog, this is the annual catalog. It's good until May 3rd, I believe. Yes, till May 3rd. The mini catalog that's out right now is good until June of 2021. We call this a JJ mini catalog. And then this is celebration. For every $50 you spend, you can get items free. This paper is gorgeous. I just did a video or coming up video on this one. $50 order, you can get that free paper. The little darling donkeys, free with a $50 order. And here are some little samples of cards that they have made. The Approaching Perfection is $50 free, free with a $50 order. This So Ombre paper is free with the $50 order, and it was on back order. I'm not sure if it's back in yet, but it will be. It's very popular. That one has really, you know, gone out quickly. This is free with a $50 order. Free with a $50 order, Heal Your Heart, and this has some very pretty fonts and sentiments on it. This paper is gorgeous. This is free with $50 order. This is free with a $100 order, this stamp set. Some pretty cards that they've made here as samples. This paper is gorgeous. I've used it several times. You get the paper and stamp set free with a $100 order. And this is just beautiful. It's really, really pretty paper. Okay. And by chance, if your order was $300 or more, you can get this hostess, or this, they call it a host set, but if it's $300 or more, you can get this one free as well. So if you don't have a demonstrator, I would love to earn your business. If you like the video that I've put out today and others that I've put out, please give me a thumbs up, share the video, and make a comment and let me know what you think. So until next Friday, you all have a great week, great weekend, and all next week have a great week. Happy Valentine's Day, and I look forward to being back on with y'all again real soon. Thank you so much.